with Jarmere's game style, his athleticism, he can wear guys out.
One of the best athletes that I've ever worked with, that I've ever seen.
He's a special player, and more than that, he's an incredibly special athlete in person.
The work that I put off the court, you know, building myself as a person first, and then the tennis player second. That's something that I struggled with my freshman year in college. You know, I think it's something that every freshman goes through. I remember playing Sanam before I got here, you know, and not thinking much about college tennis. And I remember playing Sanam in a practice match that was about 15, 20 minutes long, and I didn't win a game. I remember winning a couple points, and I remember that really humbling me.
Certainly took him some time, as it does many first years, but from the very beginning, I always believed in Jarmere and knew that he could be a great player. He comes to the courts, he's engaged from the first ball, and when he leaves practice, I feel like he's gotten better, and he spends the time from that practice to the next day preparing for the opportunity to get better again. And I think it's that preparation prior to his arrival at the courts that has really put him in a good place, and that's a big part of his development, as it is any student athlete. And once he embraced that concept, he just took off.
I think everyone knows the key to success is hard work, you know, and self-belief and clean conscience. So when I went into the off season, I was just going to put in the extra work. You know, some days I spent 6 hours on the court and training, and you know, other days I spent 6 hours, you know, in the gym or something like that. I think it's just a tribute to the people that I have surrounding me, from my dad to my brothers to the coaches, and so it's all about the support group that I have.
The key with Andres and I with Jarmere is because this was both our second year on the job, is building the relationship with him. Once we built the foundation of that relationship, the stuff we work on the court just came easy after that, you know. So yeah, but I mean, 6 hours, yeah, it's a grind, 6 hours a day, you know. It's not easy, but you know, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's fun.
Tennis is, you know, it's a game that translates to life so well. So I would say, you know, the biggest strides that he's made, and, you know, some of the best coaching moments that we've had with him have been off the court, just, you know, spending time together and talking about life, and then translating it towards the tennis court. So he's starting to look at tennis like his own project. You know, I think that's going to best prepare him for a great career on tour. He's a kid that embraces the stage. I mean, he loves it. The bigger the crowd, bigger the court, bigger the moment, he elevates his game. I've told people this all the time, but I've never seen someone change the momentum of a match in 1 point, or just by him deciding that, you know, he's going to engage.
It's no secret that the more people show up, the better I play. I think it's something that helps me. It can be hindering at times, but I really embrace that moment, being able to play in front of a large group of people.
He has such an ability to put on an incredible show for the fans, and every now and then you'll see him fly over the fence or over the net or dive for a ball, which, to be honest, scares the living daylights out of me.
My dad always tells me, you know, it's okay to let some of those balls go once in a while, but I don't know, I just can't program my mind to not go for a ball because I feel like I'm fast enough to get there. So it's hard for me to let some balls go, but I guess I got to look to the future and try and at least be healthy enough to play in May.
I can't imagine seeing a young man develop so much on so many different levels over the course of his time at Virginia. It's been just an amazing pleasure as a coach. One of the things he always says is, yeah, we're doing okay, but we have a long ways to go. He's right about that, but at the same time, I think more than ever, he stops and enjoys the moment and appreciates the fruits of his labor. The perspective is there.